Hey everyone, it's new comic book day. That means it's time for the In and Out Weekly Comics pull list for Wednesday, October 17th, 2018, normal edition. Yeah, you're watching Ash on Comics. I'm Ash. This is not a comic. This is my sponsor, In and Out. No, they're not really a sponsor. I wish they were, but I sponsor them by buying delicious double cheeseburgers. Oh, look at this. Oh, cheese is just melting off the face of it. Oh, good Lord. No place does burgers like this. Less than $4. Less than the price of a cheesy ass Marvel comic. Gigantic lemonade. This seems huge. This is not big enough. I could drink a gallon. This pink lemonade that they have. I'm gonna have some right now. Oh man, so refreshing. Diversity in comics. He questions. Question for all you old heads out there. What day was New Comic Book Day for you back in the 1980s? I remember it being Thursday, and I remember it changing twice before settling on Wednesday. Yeah, it was Thursday. I think it was a Friday for a while too. When I was young, I worked at a comic book store. And then later, when I was in my early 20s, I worked at a different comic book store. And I seem to remember working at one to do Wednesday work to have it come on Thursday. And the other store, I worked on a Thursday to stock stuff for Friday morning. But I thought that was an interesting question. And if it was different for you, post down below what you think about that. Nerdette did a review of Nightwing that I watched. I cannot find these issues. I was thinking about picking this up since they keep canceling all my books, and I'm really intrigued. I'd never liked Nightwing before, but I'm very intrigued with the character now that he's got a bullet in the head. They should have left the bullet in the head. That'd been really cool. Like they couldn't remove it because it would like do something to his brain, so it like stayed in there. That'd have been more dramatic, I think. But yeah, so I'm really curious like how this changes him fundamentally as a person, because I just always hated it. Dick Grayson was just a boring, bland, meh, just not interesting to me. Yeah, so I can't find it. All they had at my comic book store was one copy of the alternate cover art, the alternate art of issue 50, which is what I want to start on to get the whole story. And it was like $10. I was like, oh, no thanks. Because the art, I don't know, that art sucks. But anyways, I'm blabbering about that. It's time for my comics. I always promise you guys this will be like in and out, as in quick in and out. Speaking of which, holy crap. When I pulled up to the drive-thru to get my burger, and this is late today too. Man, I had a day. Went to the comic book store. We looked at all my books, got my stuff, got my everything in order, realized I didn't have my wallet. And my comic book store's not close. So I drive all the way back home, get my stuff, get back, get my wallet, pay for my books, and then by that time I got to In and Out at like noon, which I normally like to get there when they open, 10:30, sometime between 10:30 and 11, because then it's nice and calm and quiet. But at noon, that place is a madhouse. There was about at least 12 cars in the drive-thru ahead of me, but they're pretty fast, so it wasn't too bad. But it still delayed my day. I'm like an hour behind my schedule. Here's a receipt to prove to all the sock puppets, all the NPCs think we don't buy comics. Here we are, Die. What, Ash? That came out a couple weeks ago. I know. My store, for whatever reason, didn't get any copies. They didn't order it. Their sister store didn't get any copies. I was like, what happened? This didn't come out. They're like, we don't know. So they tracked it down, came in today for me. I'm very excited. I'm very much enjoying the series. Yeah, I'm going to be reading this, let you know what it's about. Aquaman. I did not get this last week for whatever reason. I thought it was on my pull list. Did I say Aquaman? I meant to say Hawkman if I did. The original 4-issue alternate arts are amazing. I like the composition of this art a lot. Like if you just like glance at it, like you're like, whoop, whoop, you're going to be like, oh, that's a cool shot. I mean, the composition is great, but when you look in closer, the actual illustration detail is meh. So, yeah, that's too bad, but it does look good from a distance. Batman White Knight Special Edition. I didn't see anyone talking about this. No one online. I'm surprised. It's free. This came out on Batman Day. Batman Day Special Edition. Black Label. Yeah, I picked this up because I think as a collector, and it's free and I don't have to spend anything, it's, you know, maybe, hopefully it'll be worth something. Hopefully this will be a collector's item. Sometimes these things have a way of doing that when people don't realize. Like I said, no one was talking about it. I think Batman Day was like a week ago, and it was like on a Saturday, and it's just this weird thing. And I don't think our store did a big deal about it. And so I asked him, I was like, what happened to that Batman Day thing? I was asking about that issue, and I was looking for it. And I'm like, I don't know. Let me go check in the back and see if we have anything. And they're like, oh, here we go. So they had this, and I was like, yeah, give me that. Free. And they also had another free thing, which I didn't know about. Batman Little Gotham. Which, I don't know. Seems cool. Well, I'm not going to say no. It's free. And then, yeah, whatever. Justice League Dark #4. Getting the alternate covers. Once again, I'm going to mention how I feel like they're a missed opportunity here. They could have done the same thing they're doing with the Justice League covers, with featuring each one of the characters, because what's his name? God, I'm drawing a blank. Greg Capullo is, I mean, if there's anyone who comes close to Jim Lee as far as like popularity and artist, whatever, and even in modern times he might be even more popular, it's Greg Capullo, and it would just been a really cool tie-in. Speaking of Jim Lee alternate arts, look at this Aquaman. Holy. The camera is not doing it justice. It's got a really nice, vibrant sea green color contrasting with his orange armor. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to the movie. Have you guys watched the movie that, not the movie, the trailer? God, I'm out of it. The Aquaman trailer. There's an extended version trailer that's out that's like over 3 minutes long. So if you haven't seen it, it's the one that features the actor whose name I'm drawing a blank on, wearing the actual Aquaman armor, not the Justice League armor. And it looks dope. That movie, I think, is going to be pretty. I'm predicting it's going to be pretty good. And then the end, I've been getting I really liked the normal cover for this. It has printed on the top, the big capital letters, the end. And it's got like this scene of big aftermath. But of consistency's sake, I've been buying the alternate full arts, so consistency. And this is nice. I like it. I'm bummed that it's the end. I don't understand why DC feels the need to reboot everything. 2 Green Lantern titles being rebooted now. Green Lantern is going to be done by Grant Morrison. His Batman 57. What can I say here? Fantastic alternate arts on these. Yeah, I'm behind on Batman, so I can't really tell you much about. Challengers I'll be doing a review on. I did a review on #5. I like the story. #5 really picked up. I'm very curious to see what happens in all this. It's a good adventure story. Follow along on those reviews if you haven't seen it yet. You can get a summary of the story pretty much there. And yeah, and then I'll be doing this one too. So you can get the whole thing spoiled for you without having to buy it. Or buy it because, well, watch the video and you can see whether or not you want to buy it. But they're pretty good. And look at that, $2.99, cheap. So here's my books for this week. What do you think is going to be the best? I tell you what's the best right here. It's no brainer. It's White Knight, but we already read that one. That doesn't count. Maybe Aquaman. No, not Aquaman. I keep saying Hawkman. Hawkman maybe, or Die is probably going to be the best. Or maybe, hopefully this. That'd be great if this has a... Yeah. Schneider, if you knocked it out of the park. We'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching. Appreciate all the viewership that I can get. Share, like, and subscribe. Hit me up on Twitter. I love to chat on Twitter. Love to talk about comics. If you've got a video, if you do your own, let me know. I will always hit those up. And I give shout outs as well. Thanks for watching. See you later.